This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com. Hey everybody, it's your old pal Rob. Today we are going to be taking a look at a game that is a lot of, pretty much a head scratcher for me, and that is Warhammer Quest Lost Relics. I got this through mail order, actually. You can get it if you can't find it at your local Barnes and Noble. They have a web store and they have it there. You can bring it in. I brought it in because I definitely wanted it. It's Warhammer Quest. I have everything for Warhammer Quest. And I was really looking forward to this because it has a lot of promise. Well, does it hold up? I mean, especially after some of the recent expansions that have come out for Curse City. Well, let's go down to the table, take a look, and then I'll come back. And we're going to take a look at what you're going to get, what's going on with this. This is a Barnes & Noble exclusive, but boy, I just don't understand why they don't make this available for everybody. Okay, and you can go online if you don't have a Barnes & Noble near you and purchase this. That's what I did. Even though I have one near me, they were sold out. I went online, they came available, and I picked one up. So, oh, looky. Something that we said they would never do, okay? Look, it's tokens, right? For the monsters, okay? We'll get into this in another video, but you got rats here, you got goblins, you got all kinds of great things in this little box. And there's a lot of stuff that comes in here. You got your destiny tokens and stuff like that that's going to help you out. You're going to get a whole bunch of cards, that artifacts and stuff like that that are going to help you through your adventure. Your initiative cards for each character, and there's 4 of them. And then you got your cards for all your chaos, your wraths, your grots, your orcs, your skeletons. I mean, there's a little bit of everything in here, which is pretty glorious. Your companion Taros, your adventure card. This comes in later on in some of the adventures, and we'll talk more about the adventures in a moment. You get these beautiful cards for each player. Like, you know how Warhammer Quest works, where you're going to roll dice and then you're going to sign these dice and you're going to be able to do certain things. Like you'll get these abilities providing you have rolled high enough, or you'll be able to just do your basic actions. So you'll have a certain amount of wounds until that's it. And then look, you got your leader cards. The leaders are going to have their own section or phase that they're going to go through. And wow, look at that. Just glorious. We talk about the models. Look, I'm gonna make it real simple for you. This is just push fit, and I actually took this guy apart. So all you're going to do, I mean, they actually made this where and just anybody can kind of just get this going. And yeah, you know, we want to make sure that we do it right, of course. You know, and all you're going to do is this, okay? Boom. And all of it is push fit. So you don't even have to glue it if you don't want to, but I suggest you glue it, and if you want to paint it, okay? And then it's going to fit in a base here that we have right here, and we would just put that in right there like so, and boom, our little birdie is off and ready to go. I mean, just like that. I mean, just really just some simple stuff there. All right, actually I could tweak that a little bit, but that's not a big deal. But the whole point is really easy to put together. You're going to get a bunch of dice with it. You're only going to get 5 heroes. You're going to have these tiles, and you're going to put them certain ways, and they're going to make different rooms, and they're both double-sided. A brilliant way to do this. Let's take a look at this manual, which is glorious. And I've read through this, and I'm just completely blown away. You're going to get 12 adventures in here, so you're getting plenty out of the box, and there's a lot of replayability. You're going to get your 5 Citadel models. that you can paint up, which is really easy. You're going to get all your hostile tokens, your 4 double-sided boards, your hostile cards, your hero cards. There's some double-sided doors that connect these things, the 2 boards there, so you're going to have those as well. Damage tokens, initiative cards, like we said, treasury cards, your adventure card, like I said, and the rules, real easy. Real easy. You could be done reading these in a few minutes. It's going to break down your phases here. You're going to have your adventure phase. That is where anything that is said in these particular, you're going to take into effect anything that happens during this adventure from the adventure phase that is in that particular adventure. Then your dice phase. This is where you roll your dice for your heroes. Then the initiative phase, you're going to shuffle up the cards. You're going to turn over in order what order your heroes go in. Your action phase, that's where the hero with the initiative is going to take all their actions, and we'll go over their actions in a moment. Leader phase, this is for the hostiles. Now this is where they get their shot, okay? And then a recovery phase, okay? And you know, this is where if somebody's gone from the map, if you're on an empty haven, you can bring back an adventurer. Your actions are pretty basic, folks. Just like the regular Warhammer quest, you're going to have your move actions, your attack actions, your specials, rest, interact, damage tokens. How, you know, there's going to be certain ways that you can rest and hopefully get some of those off. At least you hope. When the hostiles go, what's going to go down with that. And then you're going to have this thing where you're going to be able to play the campaign. You're going to be able to do it a few different times, so there's a lot of replayability in a $50 box here. Assembling your miniatures, you've got 5 miniatures, piece of cake, and then your 12 adventures. You know, into the Horde. You're going to be playing on just 1. That's going to give you a feel of how this goes. Then you go up to 2, and then 2, and then 3. You know, 3 tiles, and they just get bigger and bigger, and they tell this fantastic story. And like I said, there is plenty here until you go to the final battle, where it's just all out mayhem, which is glorious. A beautiful art to show you how to paint these guys up if you want to get them all jacked up, which yeah, that's what we're going to do. We'll get them all painted up, which I'm excited to do, because this is just going to be glorious. I mean, there's just no other way to put it, folks. Okay, so there you have it. I'm going to come up top. We're going to talk a little bit more about this fantastic box set from our very good friends over at Games Workshop. So let's head on up and get on. Wow, is this good? This is everything that you could have wanted. You get 12 adventures. What really sells me here is the fact that, okay, you don't want to make it super expensive and this, that, and the other. So you come out with a bunch of different tokens for it. Makes a lot of sense, right? Why not just come out with a bunch of tokens, and then you can have your heroes move around, and you know, here they are. They represent everything well. It doesn't hurt anything. Would we have liked miniatures? Sure. But the game probably would have cost about 150 bucks, which you were not going to sell at Barnes & Noble. So they took some really good concepts. They took the basics of Warhammer Quest, and they put it into this box, and they gave you 12 adventures that you can go and very quickly have a very good time, especially if there is somebody that looks at this and goes, well, what's Warhammer Quest? And they don't realize all the other Warhammer Quest that's out there. Well, it's a good way to get them into it, and if they like it, you take them to the big boy stuff. Seems pretty simple. Well, this is one of those things where Games Workshop has done everything right here. And this one just scratches my head. You're going to see in another video that may come out before this comes out that, well, hey, I don't get it, okay? But this is just a great set. And congratulations to Warhammer Quest for getting it, for Games Workshop for getting it right. You know, really making sure things are right with their partnership with Barnes & Noble. They come out with some great stuff for them, and you know, nice little sets from Blitz Bowl and stuff like that that really take things and keep it anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes if you don't know how to play. Keep it nice and easy and nice and tight. We're going to do some live plays of this, actually, and I'm very excited about that. And just a great job. I mean, you have to tip your hat to them. When they get it right, they get it right. And when they get it right, there's nobody that does it better. And I think this is a fantastic little box set. If you have a chance to go out and get it, I really highly suggest it. Warhammer Quest, Lost Relics, Games Workshop. Home run, folks. Home run. Go out and check it out.